And welcome to this video, which is gonna be my October favorites. And I have a few makeup items and some accessories and a book. So I'll just get started. And I think we're just gonna start off with the hair things. I have two things. I have one thing which is this. This is the Schwarzkopf Gliss Hair Repair Total Repair conditioning spray, like leave-in, and you basically shake it up. There were two different things, and you just shake it up and it gets mixed together, and you spray it in your hair after your shower, and it really helps with my hair, which is kind of dry at the bottom because I have an ombre, which I did myself. So I did bleach my hair, which this is my normal, like, natural color. So this is kind of dry, so sometimes it can be quite hard to, like, brush out. So this really helps with that, and really it smells lovely as well. It's kind of sweet but not too sweet because I don't like too sweet scents, but you know, it's kind of sweet. And yeah, I really don't have anything bad to say about this. I got it in June or July, like late June or 1st July. I got it as a present from a good friend. And I've already used a little over half, so you know, I'm really loving this. Next little hair thing is an accessory, like hair accessory, and it's these clips from H&M. And I really like these because when I'm doing my makeup or whatever, I can just put them in. I did put them in my sugar skull tutorial, and I basically just pull my hair back with them and put them in. And it just holds the hair away from my face without me having to tie it up. And these are really cheap, and they're really good. They hold a good amount of hair as well. So if you have pretty thick hair or a lot of hair, I think these will work too. So yeah, really been liking these. Next up is this, which is my makeup remover, and I hope that you can see that it has two sort of colors as well, like a see-through and then a like purple, and you shake it up and they mix together and you use it then. I only use waterproof mascara, and this takes everything off. And I used to use same kind of thing but from L'Oreal, but that was very greasy on my eyes and like it left a like greasy feeling, but I don't feel like this does that to me. This also, it has arginine in it, and I'm pretty sure that's a amino acid or something like that. And I feel like the first time I started using it, I feel like I had more like eyelashes, or like better eyelashes. And I'm pretty sure, like, I read something, basically it says that your lashes will become more thick and there'll be more of them, and they'll be more sort of stronger. Like, it has a specific word, but I don't know what it is in English, but like they'll be stronger and like less prone to like break or whatever. Yeah, and I do feel like it actually did that in the beginning. I don't notice it anymore because now I use it, you know, I've used it for a long time, but just when I started using it, I feel like that that it did help with that, with my lashes. I've been loving this for a long time, and I'm still loving it, and have been loving it a lot here in October as well. Next up is this, which is Essie's Wicked nail polish, and I'm wearing it. It's kind of chipped right now. Sorry about that. But I'm wearing it on my nails, and I've actually been wearing it all month. I found it in the drugstore half price, so that's 50 Danish kroner, which is about $10 or something. That's half price in Denmark, around £5. And I was just like, I cannot, you know, not buy Wicked because it's been all over YouTube and it's such a pretty color. And yeah, so if you just apply one coat, it kind of, you can see the red. But if you kind of apply two coats, it gets more sort of black, but then with like red edges, and it's a very like beautiful and like kind of different color because it turns kind of black but not really. And yeah, I've been rocking this on my nails all month, like really all month, and I love it. Then I just have a few makeup products, and I'm just gonna start out with base. And I've been using this, which is the MAC Strobe Cream. This is like a tiny travel size. And I've actually been using this pretty much every time I've been applying liquid foundation. Kind of as a primer, kind of as a like moisturizer, and also just to give that luminous feel, because this has like sheen to it. It doesn't have shimmer or like glitter. I have another luminous cream that actually has pieces of glitter in it and it looks horrible, but this is more sort of a all over like sheen kind of, and it isn't too much like it looks very natural, like it's not like you're a light bulb or something, and I actually really enjoy this. And the big size was kind of expensive for me, so I bought this little size, and you really don't need a lot, so this will last for quite a long time. So if you're not sure whether or not to get it, you can get the small size and try it out first, like the small size. And this, I've had this for like a long time. I've been getting into using it this month, so obviously I haven't like used it every day since I got it, but this little thing will last me for a long time, I feel like. Next up is the foundation I have been using this whole month if I've been wearing liquid foundation, and it is this, which is the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. It's not the serum kind, I have that as well and I love it, but this has a bit more coverage and I can build this a little bit better. And yeah, I really like the fact that it's like hydrating, and it also has the like luminous feel to it, and I love the smell, and I love the consistency, not too thick, not too thin. It's easy to blend out. You have a long time to like blend it out and, you know, make it look the way you want it to look. You have a lot of playtime. It doesn't set right away. It's quite good. Like, it doesn't have full coverage. It has like probably a medium coverage, but I can build it up in some places if I want to, and that's what I really have been enjoying with this foundation. Next up is a lip combo, or like, you know, just like 2 lip products, and it is MAC's Velvet Teddy, which I got this month, maybe early this month, maybe, or not this month obviously because it's November now, but like early October, I think, I'm not sure, but that's what I think. And it's basically a brown nude from MAC, and it is a matte finish, and I love it. I've really been liking a brownish lips, so I've been loving this. And then I've been liking to put this on top, which is the Maybelline Color Elixir in Nude Illusion, which is also a brownish kind of nude. And these two together is just perfection, because you don't have the matte sort of tend to be drying kind of feel, but you have like the same color because they're pretty much the same color. So I've been loving these two together, been loving it to go out clubbing or just going out in town doing some errands or whatever. I've been loving rocking this like everywhere. Yeah, I love it. I've been loving this, which is the Shades of Earth book, which is book 3 in the Across the Universe trilogy, and it's by Beth Revis. And I basically watched Essie Button and maybe Books and Quills. I'm not too sure. But definitely Essie Button. She had one of her YouTube friends over, and the other girl talks about books a lot and like recommends books, and they were talking about books that can get you back into reading, and they had Across the Universe as one of the books, and it sounded very much like something I would like, because there's like love and science fiction kind of, because it all takes place in space and like in the future kind of, and I really like that feel. So it has both some love and some science fiction, and I really like it, and I'm on book number 3 now because I've been loving it so much. It's taken me a while to read this because I sometimes just forget to like read, but I just read a couple of chapters this week, like 2 days ago in the bus going somewhere, and I just love it. It's so exciting, and it's like the story just keeps evolving in like a nice way, like something different happens all the time. But I've basically been I just hit myself with the book. I've basically been loving, to read this, and I'm loving the story, and I'm loving the fact that I'm reading a little bit more now that I used to do. I used to only read if we had to in school, but when I found this trilogy, like when I read the first book, I read it on vacation in a week, and I was done after I think 5 days, and I was just like, I need number 2, like I need to figure out like what or like find out what happens to them and like everything, and it's very, like, I wouldn't say you get addicted, but like it's such a good story and you just want to keep on reading. And what I also like about books that I've like figured out now more is that, you know, if you watch a movie or like a film, it maybe takes 1.5 to 2 hours. That's like the normal sort of length for a movie. Obviously some are shorter, some are longer, but with a book, like, you know, some books are made into movies, and then they take like the whole book and make it into like a 1.5 hour movie. But then if you actually read the book, you'll get like so many hours of entertainment. Like, it's so different, and I really like the way that like I can entertain myself for so many hours with the same story that I would be, you know, maybe watching in a movie in like what would take 1.5 hours. You get so much more out of a book because it takes you longer. I can sit down and like read an afternoon, like Sunday afternoon, for 4 hours, and obviously I have like read a good part or a good portion of the book, but I still feel like, you know, those 4 hours, it's just like you're just submerged into this universe, and it's just really exciting. So if you find a book that's like really, I like the fact that it takes a lot longer time to read a book than it takes to like watch a movie to get the same sort of story, because it goes much faster like in a movie or whatever, because it does take you longer to read what happened. I hope it makes sense what I'm saying, but one of my favorites is to read. Like, I'm happy that I can now read some again, like, and find joy in reading, because I haven't been able to do that like my whole time pretty much going to school, because you always had to read these either like really old text or whatever, like, and it could just be so boring sometimes. Obviously, if you are gonna read these books, start with number 1, which is Across the Universe, and then there is A Million Suns, that's what it's called, and then you have Shades of Earth. And we have all 3 books right there. So those were my favorites from the past month, which was October. And I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you did, please give the video a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe and leave a comment saying what your favorite thing from October was. And I'll see you next time. Bye!